Hello everybody, my name is Star Raptor and welcome to my stream. I've been doing this more often. I'm playing generally Star Wars The Old Republic, and today I am talking about my hype for Solo. So the movie, as of today, is coming out tomorrow for the US, and hey Crazy Wookie, thanks for joining the live chat. I hope you can stay and actually watch me play the game, because last time I definitely had a lot of technical difficulties. I think I ironed most of them out. I hope I have sound, because I noticed last time the sound wasn't even working. So this is still a work in progress, and hopefully it's more entertaining than the last. So I'm going to just wait a minute or two for everybody to join in. Let's see. All right. Sound levels are good. We got music and motions, so looks like we're good. Pulling up my phone for chat, guys. Alright, so let's get to it. So, what we're doing tonight is we're gonna go gambling first off. They have a new event that is in the game right now, where you can literally go gamble on slot machines in Star Wars. It's pretty freaking entertaining. To just sit there and gamble constantly. So yeah, here we are, Nar Shaddaa. Looks freaking beautiful. I would love to see this show up in Solo. I don't think it will. But Rogue One had a couple surprises in it where there were some planets that I didn't expect to see, which we went to. There's got to be an easier way to get to chat. I don't actually have a tablet, so I'm trying to pull up the chat. I know some of you guys are asking me questions right now. Okay, so yeah, The Last Jedi. That's a good question. Did I like the movie? Pretty much. Yeah, I did like the movie. The first viewing was very, difficult for me, because it wasn't everything I wanted. And that's kind of what I know a lot of my buddies are thinking the same way. Okay, so we're just gonna gamble here for a little bit. So I got my little slot machines. This is a nice way to do a Q&A with people, is to just sit here and mindlessly click on the slot machines and answer your guys' questions. Yeah, so Last Jedi was one of those things where it was like, okay, I can understand like what Rian Johnson did. I think my major point was this feels so much different for any Star Wars film, with the editing and just the way the film was shot, and the tone was very dark, so it's nice getting gonna get Solo now, which is gonna be, I think, a palate cleanser, a lot of people are saying, where it's gonna be so much different, a lot of action. The plot will be pretty simple, I'm sure, but I think we're gonna be in for a ride, and something that feels more like the original Star Wars. Yep, I'm unfortunately having problems with the chat. Oh, wait a minute. So you're saying if you don't actually subscribe to the game, that you can't even talk in chat? Yeah, that's the problem with this game, is this game's very fun, but if you aren't actually playing for the game monthly, then you're gonna be hamstrung by a lot of things. Like, you don't have all your action bars, you don't have lots of things. Bear with me, guys. I'm still trying to figure out the whole chat thing. I'm getting so basically how this works with the slot machines is you have two different versions of the slot machines. You have the lower ones and you have the higher ones. The lower ones, you're just basically playing to get the higher coins to play on the higher ones. The higher ones give you the actual certificates and other things like loot. So it's like dirt cheap to buy the smuggler tokens, which are the cheap ones. Oh, I just lost. You could just sit here for hours and play. And this is not the only thing I'm going to do all night, guys. So I plan on playing this for at least an hour or so. Yeah, so this is actually, and I'm going to kind of walk around, show you guys. So we're on Nar Shaddaa, which is Smuggler's Moon. It hasn't been featured in any Star Wars film yet. I'm hoping eventually it does, because it's basically like the Las Vegas version of Coruscant. It's just all fun all the time. Lots of bounty hunters, lots of smugglers, and right here, you are looking at a sabacc table. Now, freeze this in your mind, because if you plan on seeing Solo, this is what Lando and Han play. They play on a sabacc table. You can even see the little cards right there. Yes, I got the live chat to work, finally. I'm not sure if the live chat is going to update automatically. And I gotta turn on a fan because, wow, with all this tech going on at once, it gets kind of hot in here. Alright, let me... There we go. Still work in progress, guys, but I think I nailed it. Alright, so let's take a look at what you can actually win. Alright, so just for people joining the stream, I am playing Star Wars: The Old Republic. It's an MMO. It's been out for about 6 years. They are having their Narshada Nightlife event, which is going on for a couple weeks.
Welcome to our market, potential customer.
Okay, so that's the guy that sells me the coins.
Thank you for your patronage.
What the Michispa?
We got all different kind of customizations. All right. All right, time to win big. Oh. Staying alive. No. Nothing. I ran out. So, what are you guys looking forward to as far as Solo? Like, what are some things that you want to see in a film that you think will happen? We'll start off with that first. I, for one, am hoping to see Jabba the frickin' Hutt. Now, let me tell you a little bit about my history with Jabba the Hutt. I think he was the first character I seen in Star Wars, to be honest with you, because I was over, and I've probably said the story a million times on the channel, or maybe at least 3. But it was one of the first characters I seen in Star Wars, and I was fascinated with the aliens. And I think you can't tell a Han Solo story, at least the origin, without going into a little bit more about Jabba. And I think he's gonna have a connection to Dryden Voss, who is the person that Han Solo is directly working with. Now, this movie has, in interviews I've heard from John Kasdan, who is one of the writers. Him and his father wrote this story. And the Empire is going to be in it a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you can see that from the trailers, if you watch the trailers. But I think we're going to get way more about the underworld of Star Wars than we ever imagined now. There's lots of things out there in Star Wars that have been revolved around this 1313 video game that was canceled, as well as the live television series that was being developed by George Lucas. So I think we're going to see a lot of content kind of mined from those old scripts. There was like 90-something scripts, and I think we're going to see a lot of them put into this story in some way. I really enjoy that. Oh, what is that? Sound of Rain. I got an achievement, guys. Oh. Cool. I got 10 prizes and I got an achievement. Alright, let's see how many coins I actually have, because I could be doing this for a while, and I'm sure it's not that interesting to watch. Oh, I have 8 chips left, so I'm almost gonna run out, so I'm gonna keep mindlessly clicking and talking about Solo, because that's what this video is ultimately about. Okay, ooh, double chips. Okay, let's keep it going. Yeah, as far as characters are concerned, who I'm most interested in seeing is, to be honest with you, I'm just interested to see Han Solo being played by a different actor. I mean, I freaking think that Alden Ehrenreich is going to pull this off. I really believe it. I think from the trailers I've seen, the first reaction, you can go back and watch... You can go back and actually watch my first reaction to the first trailer, and I was not happy about the casting from what I seen in the teaser trailer. Did not think that he really sounded like him, and I've come to grips with saying that, hey, you know what? he doesn't have to sound exactly like Harrison Ford, because guess what? No one really does. I mean, you got the Anthony Ingruber guy, but he isn't really an actor, so to speak. Like, he's not trained, he's just on YouTube. So, people are concerned, like, oh, he can't really carry a whole movie. And I can understand that, but now that I've seen way more TV spots, way more interviews, behind the scenes, different things, I'm already kind of sold on Alden Ehrenreich. And I think he looks close enough to a young Han Solo. And he's got, first off, the charisma. He has got the overall cadence of his voice. So he doesn't sound like Han, or he doesn't sound like Harrison, but the way he speaks sounds like it's a younger version of Han Solo, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Granted, I'm talking like I've seen a movie, but I haven't. And I cannot wait, because I'm going to see it tomorrow at 6 p.m. in my local theater. The first showing here, so I am so pumped. I'm very hyped. I'm very hyped. And let's see where we are with this. Alright, cool. So, Hobson Barley is saying, I want to watch it before I judge it. I love Star Wars even when it's bad. Yeah. And that's kind of me too. I love all Star Wars. And I totally understand, man. Like, seriously, like, I can say all I want about Solo, but until I actually see the movie for what it is, then I could really get into the little nitty-gritty. But like I was saying before, like, I don't care what happens, like, I'm gonna enjoy the movie at least a little bit. I might not enjoy every piece of it. I don't expect to enjoy every bit of the movie, but as long as there's certain moments and certain things happening that I enjoy, because every movie in Star Wars has bits and pieces that I don't like. It's just face it. Okay, maybe The Empire Strikes Back could be like the only movie that doesn't have problems, because that happens to be my favorite. But yeah, definitely gonna be some good parts, some bad parts, and let's see where we're at with this darn thing. I'm getting there, guys. I'm almost out of coins. I promise. I'm gonna be getting off these stupid slot machines. I'm also hoping we get a Boba Fett cameo. I think Boba Fett could work, especially since they kind of sidelined his movie that was rumored to be in, you know, production, not production, but pre-production, I guess you would call it. Alright, so Hobson Barley is saying Empire was the best for sure. Yeah, parts of Empire are pretty slow, but like, and I never really liked Empire all that much, to be honest with you, when I was younger. But now that I can actually be old enough and experienced enough with movies to actually, you know, enjoy them for the art that they are, I can definitely say the Empire is what I think is the best one. Followed probably behind by Return of the Jedi. I know that's not a lot of on people's lists as far as Star Wars films. It's not very high, but for me, like I said before with Jabba the Hutt, it was all these aliens. I had never seen a Star Wars movie before, but it's just got that action, that swashbuckling action. The Jabba the Hutt sail barge scene is probably one of the best things I've ever seen in cinema. And, you know, Luke just taking a dive off the plank and then coming up doing the front flip and slashing people with the green lightsaber is just one of the best things ever. So, right there, plus his confrontation with Darth Vader. There's just so many things I love. The speeder bike chase. Alright, so I'm out of coins, which means I'm going to spend my big tokens on here. Wish me luck, guys. Okay, I got another one. Oh, I got it. I received the golden certificate. That means I can cash it in. Come on, come on. Oh, don't tell me. Come on, big whammies. No. Oh no. I have nothing left, guys. Nothing left. Now, It's got to be in my inventory somewhere in this mess that I should have cleaned up before I started the stream. So it's double command XP right now. So, oh, gold certificate. That basically means okay, so golden, yeah, that's what I turn in. Double command XP, and we're gonna take a trip. We're gonna take a trip to what could be one of my favorite planets in all of Star Wars, and it was first revealed in this game before anything else. Well, I think in a book, but you see it for the first time in any kind of Star Wars media in this game. That's right, we're taking a trip to Corellia, the birth planet of Han Solo. At least I think it is, unless they say differently in the movie, but I'm pretty sure he's born there. Or at least he lived there, I know that. Gotta find black hole. There we go. Cool. So it very much helps to have these fast travel points, because there's a lot of places to go in the galaxy when it comes to this game, because it's been around for a while. And here we are! We are in Corellia. This is the production planet where they make a lot of starships. Like when we go around here, you're gonna see all different kind of shipyards and whatnot. But first, I got to clear out a lot of my things here. Take this out. I'm gonna need a lot of room. It's the problem with a lot of these MMO games, is you always run out of space for your damn missions, and it doesn't make sense. Like, how do they take up space? If you have a data pad, right? Shouldn't you just have like unlimited space for freaking text files? I mean, they're like a 2 kilobyte size. I mean, come on, or whatever they are. Get rid of all the Belsavis ones. I could go there later. I could show you guys the prison planet if we have time or I feel like it or whatever. And let me know if you guys are watching the stream, if anything's jumping out as abnormal sound-wise or quality with the video. I'm gonna watch it later anyway, but you know, I might be able to fix it now if there's some problem going on. What else is going on still? Maybe. Yeah, I'll get rid of this one. And so this is a daily zone, which is basically a way for you to make money. You go around and these quests, they restart every single day, so you keep coming back, making money. Because when you get to a maximum level, by the way, I'm playing a commando, and I have my companion here who is a dark Jedi. Well, I guess you could consider Vario Dens a Sith. And you'll see her in a few minutes. Okay, I was gonna say there better be quests here because there was a couple years ago. So a little bit of my history with this game. I've been on and off it for a while now. Yes, I have enough space for every quest. Rocket boots, here we go. Yeah, so I've been playing this game for a long time, but I take breaks. I come back whenever they have new updates, but I haven't delved this far into the game in well over a year, or probably several years. They've worked so hard on this game. Like, they've made all the planets have scaling levels, so now you can go back to any planet, and even if you are geared like I sort of am now, these guys still pose, I don't know if I would call it a threat, but they at least aren't one-shottable anymore. There we go. This game uses companions, so you actually have a computer AI with you at all times, and you could switch them to specifically heal you, to tank for you, to DPS. Look at that badass. Oh, I love. That's one of the newest companions I have. So according to online sources, she could be the highest DPS in the game. They say although the melee DPS could be a little bit stronger, although BioWare, the developer of this game, have tried to make every companion pretty much equalized, so that way you can just kind of choose what companion you want to play with. And just to give you an idea of how many companions I have, whoops, that was a crew skill, wrong screen. Yeah, I have all these people. Arcan, I have all these people I can summon at any time. I can summon droids.
You'll be okay, right?
And she'll heal me.
Recharge for next time.
She has an awesome healing ability. This guy, spoiler alert, he used to be evil. As you can tell by his face, most good people don't have faces like that unless they turn to the good side. So yeah, I'm just giving you guys an example. I have a Deveronian guy.
Back to work.
They all have really good personalities too. Like, this game does a great job with the voice cast. Like, seriously, they constantly record new dialogue whenever they have a new content patch out. And content patches usually come out about every 3 to 4 months, I would say. Oh wow, these guys spawn so quickly. Okay, I'll just kill more of them. That's all right. Yeah, I used to do this every day. This daily area. I used to do it every day for like freaking a year. I'm not even kidding. Like, this is like, I'd be waking up in the morning, because it only takes like 10 minutes. Wake up in the morning, do my dailies, go to work, do whatever. Just enough to make some money. Now, you can make money now by playing like the GTM, which is like their auction house if you play WoW, that sort of thing. Ooh, Footlocker. My first, this is from Hops and Barley. My first max level was a Sith Warrior. It was always my favorite. Yeah, oh yeah. So, I have every character's story maxed out. So, also, there's 8 classes in the game. And it's a little bit different now, but basically every class splits into 2 subclasses. So, for instance, I have a Trooper class I'm playing on as the Republic faction. Oh, that's cool. I'm getting these little achievements that I have no idea. So yeah, if you pick one class, by the time you hit like level 10, you get out of your starting planet. What's gonna happen is you get to select a specialty or an advanced class. Now, for the Trooper, I could go to a Vanguard, which specializes in tanking, or I could do a Commando, which wield the big-ass guns like I have here, and they specialize more in healing or in damage. So yeah, I went with damage. But yeah, Sith Warriors, they're very cool. I have a female Sith Warrior. She actually went to the light side of the Force, so she wields 2 blue lightsabers. So that's the cool thing about the game, is if you guys have ever played a BioWare game, they are nothing but story for the most part. Well, a lot more than story, but they focus on story as like a crucial part of their gameplay loops. And this game is no different. They have dialogue conversations, which, you know, we might actually see one by the time I'm done with this. But yeah, Sith Warriors are a lot of fun. But this is my main class. So this is the class I'm on all the time. He might not look like he's the main class because right now it's terrible. I only have 300, I don't even have 1,000,000 credits right now, and that's not good. That I don't even have 1,000,000. But I tend to spend a lot of money on useless, well, not useless, but like vanity stuff, like armor. Like I just spent a whole bunch of money recently on buying this like cool Stormtrooper-esque Shadows of the Empire Zizor guard type armor. Because they have so much armor in the game that, oh man, you could just spend hours on trying to outfit your guy. And the cool thing is, they implemented costumes now, so that's what my armor usually looks like, but I have a skin basically on top of it. So I have that. Then that's like my Clone Trooper-esque skin. And you can just unlock these. Like, this is what I normally look like. Which is pretty ugly in my opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna just go to my go-to Imperial type outfit. even though I'm a Republic officer, but yeah. Alright, so where was I? I'm killing some guys, and we're on Corellia. So yes, this is the place that's gonna be in Solo. You see the trailers for Solo. You have Solo, he's riding on his speeder. I don't even know if that's his. He might have stolen that. Hey, and it actually is sort of like this. Well, not really sort of, but it's a big-ass boat for the most part. I'm very excited about that because we haven't really gotten a lot of speeder stuff in Star Wars lately. Well, I guess The Last Jedi had them, but like, that was one of my favorite things about Episode 1 was the pod race. That was really cool, really dynamic. It was something new for Star Wars, and we haven't gotten anything like that. Well, Episode 2 had the speeder chase, but I feel like this, the street race or whatever it looks like that him and Kira are doing is going to be awesome. I cannot wait to see them flying through the streets like on that thing. It's going to be great. That's so weird because I've been through this place countless times and it's showing that I haven't discovered the whole map. I'm pretty sure I have by now. Alright, so we got another message from Hops and Barley. He's saying, I had 2 purple from a Silly World quest kind of thing where you get infected with some disease and die and try to infect other people. I don't remember how it went, to be honest. It was so long ago. Oh, the purple sabers. And yes, man, I know exactly what you are talking about. That is the limited time event that's still around today every once in a while. It's called the Rakghoul event. And it is so fun because you literally, like he says, you get infected in this certain area. It could be on a different planet every time. Like, I think it was on Alderaan the last time I checked. And you go back to the Republic fleet, which is like your main hub, or if you're Imperial, the Imperial fleet. And you get a debuff that basically, if you're near another player, infects them, and it screws up their day so bad because you can literally die from it. So people go on a back in the day, people would go on the major fleets, and they would just do that. They would just kill people, and it was just this pandemic of an event where people were just dying left and right, getting infected. And you would like turn. Well, actually, no. What would happen is you would turn into a Rakghoul, which is like this carnivorous monster freak thing. It was really cool, and like I said, I haven't really played the game consistently in a while, so my means of attacking content in this game, they were pushing story content for a long time. So they had the Knights of the Fallen Empire, which was like almost like a Netflix kind of esque story where you would get a, well, not Netflix, but like your consumer-based content. You would get a update every month for a 2-hour chunk of a story. Then you'd have to be on a cliffhanger and wait for the next month and do it that way. And that's basically all I was doing in the game for the last 2 years, was just coming in when they had a story content come out, play it, log off for 2 months. So yeah, I was wasting a lot of money because I was still subscribing to the game. I mean, I don't subscribe constantly. What I do is I end up just paying for like the game card time of 60 days for like 30 bucks. I'll experience what the content is, and I'm happy, and then I get off for another 2 months or whatever. Oh yeah, this freaking thing. I used to have this on down pat, this daily, where you have to go and not get detected by the damn things. Alright, let's time this out. See, not everything in the game is kill, kill, kill. Alright, there's another one. I used to be able to do this thing basically blind. I was doing it so often. Yay, I escaped that time. Oh, man. Well. I love how this game cycles through all the music from John Williams over the years. And I say all the music, but I still haven't actually heard any of the sequel trilogy music. I would love to hear some March of the Resistance at some points in doing heroic things in the game. That'd be amazing. It's like my favorite piece of music from the new films. And speaking of that, let's get back to Solo with the music. I am very much looking forward to seeing what John Powell has to offer with the standalone film. But not only him, but it is known that John Williams did the theme for Han Solo. Now, Han Solo has not had a theme in any Star Wars film yet, so I'm very much curious to see what that new track sounds like. Ah, killing me. There we go. Whoa, no, 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 no. Oh, she has like a force stun thing. Oh man, this girl's so good. Nautilin Sith. That is awesome. Okay, and we're continuing through Corellia. We are in the black hole area of this place. I was gonna say ship. Alright, Hops and Barley is saying I really need to jump on some D3 before the season ends, but I'm enjoying this. Thanks a lot, man. Actually, I've been thinking about playing Diablo 3 for a while now because I keep hearing people saying, like, oh yeah, this game's great. And I've played the game, so I know firsthand it is. And it'll be a lot more enjoyable, I guess you could say, playing the game on my rig that I'm playing on now, because I've built this computer about a year ago. Not even a year ago. I had it built in October, right before New York Comic Con. So there's a lot of games that I still haven't actually tried out too much to play, like all max settings and whatnot. But yeah, they Blizzard, man, I'm a big fan of Blizzard. Yeah, Hops and Barley, you can go ahead and you can add me on this exact name, Star Raptor. Star Raptor 1298. I'll put it in chat. There we go. Yeah, feel free, guys, if you are playing SWTOR and you see me on here, feel free to add Briggs to your name as long as it is, cool, man. I'm pretty sure it's 1298. Let me just double check. Sometimes... Yep, 1298, Star Raptor. Okay, cool. I don't think there's a space in there, so you could probably figure that out, between the hashtag and my name. But alright, where was I? Killing useless people in the Torvis. Okay. And I have so many mounts at this point, it's kind of ridiculous. I have this monstrosity. It's this boxy freaking thing. Alright, okay, I think I'm ready for this. Oh, time for the big boss, guys. Not really. I'll kill him in like 2 seconds with this companion. And you can actually level up your companions by giving them gifts. It increases their presence so they get better with going out on... Oh my god, I killed that guy ridiculously fast. Alrighty. What else do we have to do here? Forced labor. Oh, I remember that freaking thing. Oh yeah, this little clown car. See, I have this cool little button that actually randomizes the vehicles. So yeah, I have this thing. So you do get an allotment of cartel coins every month if you're a subscriber to the game. So you can spend that on, let's see, I'll show you guys. Cartel coins, cartel market. All different things. Packs, you can buy packs to get different things, and yeah, pretty cool stuff. So that's nice for the subscribers. You get like 500 points every month, which can buy you like 2 or 3 of those packs, or you can buy specific armor sets and whatnot. Oh, don't tell me. I messed up the rotation, guys. I have to go all the way up here. I had this whole thing down pat. Like I said, I was able to do this basically blind. There we go. I have to jump up here. Now it's coming back to me after all the years. So yeah, this is, I think, around Coronet City. I'm not sure if that's where Han's going to be, but like I said, this is your first glimpse Well, if you live in England, you probably have seen the movie already, or anywhere in Europe for that matter, because I think the movie is out right now, which is why I am not on the internet tonight. As far as like social media, I'm very much trying to avoid it. My whole thoughts on the spoiler policy, for me at least for this one, was show me as much as you can. Just don't give away huge plot points like, oh, somebody died, because, well, I have a feeling people are going to die in this one, kind of like Rogue One. But I was more laxy-daisy. Like, for The Last Jedi, I was like, show me the 2 trailers and that's it. Like, I don't want to see anything else. And it even seems like Lucasfilm is so much open more about showing stuff. Like, they must have put out at least 5 different clips for the game, for the movie. You know, the running to its release, which The Last Jedi they didn't have a single clip. It was all literally just a couple trailers and that's it, which is fine because there were so many surprises in that one. I liked it better that way anyway. But for Solo, I'm like, you know what? How much of it can be a surprise? And I'm literally saying this and I'm gonna probably regret it because tomorrow I'll see and I'll probably be like, oh, I was so wrong. Alright, I got you, Hops. Cool. Yeah, we'll definitely have to jump on Diablo 3 one of these days because I definitely need somebody to play that game with. But yeah, that game looks really entertaining. Like, it's kind of mind-boggling for me because there's like no raids, no PvP aspect to it, but like people just play the hell out of that game to get the loot. And they have the seasons, like you're saying about the seasons. Just make it that people want to play. Now, jumping off my Solo topic a little bit, talk about Blizzard games. Now, Overwatch just had its 2nd anniversary as of yesterday, and I am a huge lover of that game. Freaking love Overwatch. It has so much personality, but the gameplay is just so damn good, and they do a great job of supporting that game. Talking to the community with Jeff Kaplan, the game director, or whatever his title is now at Blizzard, does an awesome job just, you know, talking to the fans. And I go to a lot of conventions, and I gotta say, that's probably the most cosplay I see of anything, is just the sheer amount of Blizzard cosplay. I was at the Philly Wizard World the other day, and I was talking to, and you'll see her in the video. Oh god, I forget the name of the character. That's so horrible. The female dragon of the Dragon Flight. Ashura. Yeah, it's Ashura, but she's like corrupted. It was seriously sick. So yeah, Blizzard cosplayers are awesome. They really put a lot of... Not saying that like anybody but them is terrible. I'm just saying like they do a good job, all those people. But yeah, Blizzard games, man, that's my bread and butter. That's what I usually play the most, to be honest with you. Now, this game's probably going to take that away a little bit. Okay, I remember this. I have to run through here, and I have to grab this. Try to get 2 at once. Remember that's how it used to be before. Like I said, it's all coming back to me, guys. Run out of here before I start taking damage. And there's the damage. Alright, let's see. Alright, Hops and Barley is saying I stay away from clips and usually the 2nd trailer. I haven't tried Overwatch yet. Oh man, you've got... I think they probably have some good deals. Actually, right now, Overwatch isn't free to play, but let me tell you, that game is the game that keeps on giving, and they actually have a legendary edition that they released, I think, just this week to celebrate the 2nd anniversary. They have events that come out every 2 months, I would probably say, that they change up the gameplay so much. Like, they have this one event that was promoting their archives, which is basically their co-op mode that they like added in after the fact that the game launched. They have a Rocket League type mode where you're just playing in the one character, throwing, like, shooting balls into nets. They have cool stuff like that, and they always have brand new skins, and they give you loot crates and all this crazy stuff. It's just I can't talk good enough about the game. That game was my game of the year for 2016. Yep. I haven't done Game of the Year in a while because I've been stuck playing last year The Witcher 3 for like literally 3/4 of the year, so that doesn't really qualify. Alright, so I believe the only thing we have left in Corellia, guys, is the Heroic. Now, I used to have to get like 2 or 3 people to do this. I might be able to solo it, and you might see it for the first time here on the channel. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is CC this one guy. Oh, I can't CC him because he's a droid, isn't he? This might require some concentration. Oh, this is easy sauce. That guy used to be a freaking elite. Oh, I could just freaking go crazy in here. Oh, wait, no I can't. Taking massive damage, but I'm killing him quickly as all can be. That's because there's like 8 guys trying to shoot me at the same time. That'd probably help. Oh my. Wow, she's good. Alright, so Hops and Barley is saying, I think COD ruined FPS for me. I just don't want to play them anymore. And I can't really agree more with you, man, because I haven't played a single Call of Duty since Black Ops 2. And I was thinking about getting World War 1. Because that's kind of the shooters that I was brought up on, is like those original Call of Duties and whatnot, when it was, you know, not the running on walls, shooting freaking crap everywhere. Like, and the last game that they announced, well, the game they announced, Black Ops 4. I'm honestly intrigued by this Battle Royale mode that they're implementing, because up until Call of Duty 3, they haven't actually implemented vehicle combat in any of the games. So I'm like, how is Call of Duty going to handle that? And just today they announced Battlefield World War 2. So I'm pretty much going all in on that. I think I'm going to have to buy that day one. Especially because EA is actually not going to have microtransactions. After what happened with Battlefront 2, they are staying far away because that kind of killed Battlefront 2. I still play Battlefront 2, but yeah, I can understand about the whole shooters and not wanting to play them because certain games ruin it. I mean, I would recommend Battlefront 2. If you like Star Wars, you like the Old Republic, try out Battlefront 2. I work at a retail store and I was seeing it on the shelves for 20 bucks right now, so yeah, you should probably buy it now because I don't know if you're gonna get it much cheaper than 20 bucks. And they redo the whole progression update. You can actually earn all the skins in the game. It's not as unfair anymore, so definitely check it out. They have a good story in there too. I had Versio and Inferno Squad. I had a fun time with it. I'm waiting on the solo content for the game. And if you guys watched my recent video from last week with This Week in Star Wars Canon, my weekly canon roundup show, I was talking about my disgust for how EA has handled the DLC for the Season 2 of Battlefront. Like, they released literally half of it, and the stuff they released, one of them was a map that was already used from the last game. So it was like, where's the new maps? Where's the new characters? Oh, you have to wait until June. I'm like, what? At that point, it's like, just give it to us when it's ready. I don't feel like waiting for content that isn't done. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day, because I could just go on a rant for a while, you know, about that game. Certain things I like, certain things I don't. Overall, I think everybody should try it if they're a fan of Star Wars. Okay, so far I'm actually doing this pretty well. This is so much easier than before. I forgot to CC something. I like how they did this level scaling, similar to World of Warcraft, which I dabble in, by the way, every once in a while. Alrighty, if you guys are watching or just tuning into the stream, well, tongue got twisted a little bit there. If you are just tuning into the stream, I am playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, and it is the eve of a brand new Star Wars movie. I'm so excited. I still can't believe Solo is coming out tomorrow. I mean, we haven't ever had less than a 6-month gap between a Star Wars movie. People will say, oh, I think Star Wars is getting oversaturated in the market. I'm like, you can't oversaturate Star Wars. I'll take every little bit of it you want to throw in my direction. I don't care. But it's like, I can't believe it. Like, I have one more sleep until I see brand new Star Wars. So let's talk a little bit about the directors of Solo: A Star Wars Story. So, this is going to be very interesting, but I think they're in good hands, because if you guys aren't familiar, there was a change of direction in the film. They changed Chris Miller and Phil Lord and Chris Miller, the team of directors. They got basically fired from the movie with, like, it seemed like 80% of filming was already completed with production. And they brought in Ron Howard, which could be probably about the safest bet you could get to fix the film at that point, because he was in American Graffiti with Harrison Ford, which is kind of cool, plus George Lucas directed him in that movie. Plus he also created Willow, which was worked on by George Lucas. So George Lucas has worked with this guy. He knows the kind of spirit of Star Wars, and he's going to bring back, I think, that vibe that we all got from A New Hope. Because he's from that age, you know what I mean? He's an Academy Award winning director too, so I mean, come on, like that's prestige right there. So we got prestige backing Star Wars. And it's very interesting because back when Lucasfilm first was brought up as Disney, Kathleen Kennedy seemed like the direction she wanted to go was to hire all these young up and coming type of filmmakers. You had Josh Trank, you had, you know, Colin Trevorrow, Chris Lord, Phil, I don't know why I can't say their names so fluently. But you know who I'm talking. Phil Lord and Chris Miller. And these guys are relatively younger, and when I mean younger, I mean like under the age, I think, of 40 or younger or whatever. And it seems like none of them are really working out, so I guess it's like, okay, Star Wars for right now. It's in the hands of... It's better in the hands of people that have experience. I mean, Rian Johnson is a little bit different, I guess. I mean, J.J. Abrams knows how to handle the franchise, obviously. And I can't wait to see what he does with Episode 9. Ooh, I can't downstream. Oh, no. Haven't died yet, and I don't plan on it. Oh no, this is the part where I try to hit the panel and the guys come down and try to kill me. Yep. Oh, wait, maybe not. The Shadow of Corellia. That was kind of cool. Alright, activating cooldowns. Whoa. Alright, I forgot. This guy like goes and flies in the air or some crazy crap. Oh, is she stuck back there? My damn companion is stuck behind a stupid force field. You gotta be kidding me. Not that I really need her or anything, because this guy's getting his butt whooped. Alright, just die already. Ah, there we go. Yes! Command crates all the way. Woo! Oh. I was doing so much work that I forgot that my buff was down. Alright, so let's see what the box has in store for us today. Oh, man. Lightsaber, I'll take that. Hold on a minute. I feel like that can't be right. So I'm apparently missing some of the gear. That's not good. So I got the helmet. Oh, good. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so I was running around without my actual armor equipped. There we go. So I have the helmet. We need belt. Belt and gauntlets. Yeah, those were the two things I didn't have yet. Thank you, thank you. Now I gotta go back to home base and get a lot of money. This is the fun part. Yeah, I wish the stream would look a little bit better. I have to set it to 30 FPS because I don't think my bitrate can actually withstand having much more than that. There's got to be somebody to sell crap to around here. I think he was like right around here before. There's got to be a vendor in here. Come on. I can't be running around with the whole inventory foot. No. There used to be a vendor here, I think. What the hell? Yeah, there is. Oh, it's right up here.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
There we go. Sell the junk. Sell the stupid armor. Okay, that's for her. Sell that. Don't need, don't need. Gotta put that away for later. More research. Sorry guys, this is the part where I actually have to think and make sure I don't delete anything I don't want to delete. Because I'm about to get a large influx of other things when I turn all these in. It's not that bad. I've watched a lot worse. Okay, cool. Because this is always something I wanted to do, but I just didn't think I had the hardware to pull it off. But like I said, since I rebuilt my computer recently, I have a lot of horsepower. It's just the internet is what is really holding me back. Whoa. Did I really get that many level ups? Holy crap. Yo, guys. I'm like rich right now. I just power leveled all the way up with my command rank. So basically what happens in this game is once you hit the level cap, it opens up this whole new system called command crates or something. And it's like a whole nother level progression. Every time you get enough experience through doing quests and whatnot, you get a level up, and every time you get a level up, you get a command crate, which are all these, and they have gear that can actually increase your power level, you know, your effectiveness in PvP and whatnot, as well as like cosmetic items and a lot of just random crap, really. And I just went up like a whole bunch of levels because they have double command rank, so it's like I have the double modifier on, plus I have the consumable thing. Yeah, look at all that. I'm like, wow, this is like Christmas, man. This is awesome right now. Let's see how much time I have on that. Oh, I still have another hour and 17 minutes. Look at all this. It's like I hit the lottery. It's awesome. Let me see if she can actually benefit from any influence things. This thing's garbage. Alright, let's see what happens, guys. Need the scrap. Oh, man. Don't need those. Need that. And you get disintegrate the stuff you don't want. Alright, cool. Oh, large influence gain for her. Oh, cool, I got a pet. Not gonna use, maybe somebody will buy that. 230 rating. Oh, this might be good for me. Oh, you can disintegrate it and you get the components. Yeah, claim and then disintegrate. Okay, so apparently I disconnected. I don't know how that's gonna work. Considering that I was on YouTube, I don't know if it's gonna resubmit or just pause real quick. We'll see what happens, I guess. NK3, I'm gonna disintegrate that. Yeah, Diablo 3, basically every time you do seasons, it like resets your guy's level and you have to start all over again. Yeah, I did play Diablo 3 enough to get power leveled within like a couple minutes by my buddies. And then they just were like, oh, Paragon level this, like add these points to this stat and whatnot, and it's pretty good. Yeah, arms tech, I'll definitely take that. Taking that. I'll disintegrate that. Okay, take that. I basically almost take everything. Damn it. I need like the actual set one. I wonder if I can only get that from the raids. Oh, Pole Saber? Oh, dude, I've always wanted one of these. Alright, cool. So it came right back. I'm gonna have... I wonder if it, like, made another video on my video manager for stuff, like, happens, or if it just reconnects really quick, because I just got, like, a Windows alert that was, like, OBS disconnected, and I'm like, what? I don't know if it's, like, something to do with maybe, like, my computer's, like, overheating or something. I hope that's not the problem. Let me check real quick. No, everything's okay. It's 30% CPU and less than 80% on GPU, so things are normal according to those standards. Let's see. I finally got an armor mech schematic. That's what I actually am. Enforcer gauntlets. Yeah, let's take that. Not taking that. It's at tier 1 still, the crates. I don't even know what that means. A relic? I didn't get the damn things here. Let's see what we're gonna get. Yep, don't need that. Alright, finally, guys. Thanks for bearing with me, but that was a lot of loot. Cache getting crowded maybe, I don't know, never streamed before. Yeah, it's a bit of a learning thing, I guess. I mean, my processor's supposed to be pretty good to do streams because I have a Ryzen 5 AMD 1600X. It's got 8 cores. It could have been just a glitch. I mean, I've been streaming for over an hour, so that's like the first little hitch I have. So, I mean, so far so good, I guess. Look. Oh, man. Oh, I thought that was like one of those like other sabers crap. Got a bunch of these lightsabers now. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
I already have the damn pet. You gotta be kidding me. I could have disintegrated it. Oh, they have rep points too. So this is a helmet I got recently. And I think it looks badass. It's like an officer's helmet, but it's got like that Mandalorian feel to it. I got that from soloing a Starforge. Oh yeah. Let's see what my rep is. Oh man. We almost have Belsavis. This is cool. The conquests are basically like guild activities. There's various guilds. Then you have your personal conquests, so I gotta work on that a lot more. Let's sell some more stuff here.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Locked supply crates. How many of those do I have? No influence.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Alright, I think what I'm going to do now is go back to home base. Oh, not that button. I just turned off the UI. There we go. I'm going to go to Briggs Vacation Retreat. My home. Alright, I hate to do it, but I need to hop off to get some play before the season ends. I want to at least knock out a Greater Rift 100 before the end. No, I actually hear you loud and clear, man. Go do your thing. I'm actually thinking of just stopping the stream right now. I think it's been a good time here. It's been a little bit over an hour. Again, I'm a little bit new to streaming, so thanks for bearing with the various technical difficulties and parts where it was just awkward silence of me looking at my phone or doing something else. I'm very interested to hear feedback from you guys about what you'd like to see gaming-wise. I do play other games, so if you want to suggest other games, I play Overwatch. I basically have like every Blizzard game. As well as Destiny 2. I'm thinking about streaming a little bit of Destiny 2 because that's another game I like to play a lot. So yeah, it's been good, and I hope you guys all enjoy Solo. I'm sure it's going to be a great movie. I'm at least hoping it's going to be great. So let me know in the comment section below what you're looking forward to from Solo: A Star Wars Story. And if you play Star Wars: The Old Republic and you are playing on the Starforge server, I think that's my server name, and you're playing on Republic, feel free to add me at Briggs, and I will do the same if you request me. And other than that, yeah, you can just go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you like this video. I have tons of Star Wars content that I release on a weekly basis. There was 4 comics that came out today. We had Star Wars issue number 48, Star Wars issue annual number 4, as well as Dr. Ephron number 20, and The Last Jedi adaptation number 2 came out today. So I just put up my video on the channel recently. And for gaming content wise, I finally did my review for Sea of Thieves, so make sure you check that out as well. I love doing those game reviews. They require a lot of work, but I like how they turn out. So please go and support the channel by subscribing for more so you never miss any other videos that I upload in the future. My name is Star Raptor. Go out and enjoy Solo a Star Wars Story, and may the Force be with you always.